Welcome to our series, the Bhagavad Gita for All. Namaskar. Chapter 15, Purushottam Yog, or the Yog of the Supreme Being or Person. Yadaditya gatan tejo jagad bhasayate khilam yachandramasi yachagno tat tejo vidhi mamakam. We ended our discussion last week talking about travel and our co-passengers in this journey called life. If you need a little help figuring out who your friends on this journey are, then you could bank on joy, gratitude, detachment to take you further. Make sure to say a nice goodbye to greed, anger, ignorance, ego, because you don't really need them. Let's get back to some new learning this week. Our discussion on the soul and figuring out what it needs may have left some of you wondering, how might this work for me? It's a whole lot to take in, and we need some simplification. Well, an analogy always helps. Let's try analyzing in the context of our current lives. When you come in possession of a new gadget, you spend some time figuring out how it works. What buttons do you need to press to get it started? How does the gadget charge itself? And a whole lot of other questions. Once you gain some knowledge or read the instructions manual, things become clear and you can start using this new gadget. Now envision your soul. Can you do that for your soul? Maybe if you find guidance. Let's see what all it is that you need. First off, you'll need some manual which contains spiritual knowledge to help you have a better sense of the soul and its working. Shri Krishna tells Arjun that there are some people who are completely ignorant of what the soul is. They think that your physical body is all that it is when we say life. But spiritual knowledge enlightens you. You then begin to understand that the soul is what gives life to your body. It's the eyes of knowledge or wisdom called Jnana Chakshus, which tells us that consciousness is the indication of life. When the soul departs, so does the consciousness. Can you blame someone if they're unable to put all of this together? The concept of a soul, its existence in the body, and spiritual knowledge, and so on? Not really. Because how would you know if you haven't had an experience of all of this as yet? If you've never tried an adventure sport like bungee jumping or paragliding, you wouldn't know how it feels to jump from a height. If you've never traveled to another country before, you'll never know the day-to-day culture of the people who live there. Here's a parting note on knowledge. Knowledge of what is to be done and when it is to be done and its application is all a part of one's karma or action. You need to use the knowledge you have gained to the best of your abilities. Only this way can you justify the action and collect some good karma. That is why the need for knowledge, the need for a first-hand experience to help us put things in a perspective and find answers to any questions we may have. Ignorance and rigidity can sometimes create a hindrance on our path to knowledge. Don't miss out on the unseeable web of connection between all in life. Dhanyavad.